politics over Sanatan Dharma controversy is only escalating every single day. Now, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has come out in support of his son and DMK Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin. In fact, in a letter, M.K. Stalin said that his son did not intend to offend any religion, and it's the pro-BJP forces that are spreading false narrative. In fact, in the letter, he said that it is disheartening to know through national media that Prime Minister has asked his Council of Ministers to reply to Udhayanidhi's remarks and says that Udhayanidhi's words have been twisted and taken out of context, and all Udhayanidhi intended to say was that he and the party will stand against oppressive principles, and that's why they oppose Sanatan Dharma, and the BJP is doing so only for political mileage by misconstruing what Udhayanidhi had said on Saturday at a conference that was held in Chennai. Not just M.K. Stalin, even Udhayanidhi Stalin had issued a statement and said that he never mentioned the word genocide, and it was taken out of context, and said that he should be the one filing cases against those who've been spreading rumors and fake news about his statements, and that he said he's ready to face all the cases that have been filed against him legally, and said that as the DMK believes in, they respect every religion, their intention is not to hurt the sentiments of any religion. All they wanted to convey was that DMK and Udhayanidhi Stalin will continue to oppose Sanatana Dharma and the principles, including social discrimination. This is something that Udhayanidhi also said in a 3-page letter, saying that it is very sad that his words have been taken out of context. So clearly a lot of support coming in from Udhayanidhi Stalin, because his own father and Chief Minister for the first time has sent a detailed stance on why the DMK believes that their statements have been taken out of context, considering the kind of reactions that we've seen from top leaders of the BJP, from Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Home Minister Amit Shah. There have been various reactions that have come in. Interestingly, all these statements come just hours after the Trichy police had registered an FIR against BJP's Amit Malviya under 3 sections, and some of those include charges like promoting enmity between 2 groups, creating fear to the public. All these have been charged against BJP's leader by the Trichy police. And there's another incident where a seer from Ayodhya had in fact announced a bounty of 10 crore rupees for those who behead Udhayanidhi Stalin, and Madurai Cybercrime had yesterday registered a case against the Ayodhya seer and the journalist who broke the story online. So these are the cases that have been filed. Remember, there have been cases filed against Udhayanidhi Stalin as well. And while the DMK continues to remain defiant on the issue, BJP Tamil Nadu delegation had met with Governor R.N. Ravi earlier today and submitted a memorandum, one seeking action against Udhayanidhi Stalin for the statement he made on Sanatana Dharma, and B, seeking dismissal of HRNC Minister Shekhar Babu, who they say remained a mute spectator when Udhayanidhi Stalin made that speech. So these are the developments that took place over a span of 24 hours. BJP continuing to intensify protests and not really refusing to stay silent on the issue, while the DMK, including Chief Minister, defending Udhayanidhi Stalin, saying that they will continue to oppose Sanatana Dharma, and the BJP is trying to twist everything that Udhayanidhi said only to gain political mileage, while the allies on both sides continue to remain silent.
Udhayanidhi was often comparing it to malaria and dengue, as these diseases don't have a social stigma and are not considered as disgusting as leprosy or HIV. Modi is seeking to practice Sanatana Dharma, but he himself is not doing it. As a Hindu, he will not cross the sea. Bring anybody. I'm ready to debate on Sanatana Dharma. I don't mind even it is a lakh people.
Sir, today we've heard 2 statements, one from Udhayanidhi Stalin and one from Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. Chief Minister saying that it's very disheartening that Prime Minister is telling his Council of Ministers and this DMK heard from the national media to, so that Uday gives a proper response to Sanatan Dharma remarks that he made over the weekend. A detailed letter attacking the BJP leaders, including senior leaders like Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, all of them, who in fact have twisted Udhayanidhi's statement, is what the DMK maintains. A detailed response now from CM, who's backing Udhayanidhi and saying that you don't ever hurt any religion and that was not the intention and that's being twisted by the BJP.
That is right. See, what I am asking every person who is supporting Sanatana, what is the meaning of Sanatana? That is what I want. Because we are Tamils, for the more than 2000 years ago, what Thiruvalur had said was, all men are born equal. We follow that principle, we are all equal. There is no difference among ourselves by birth. But Sanatana means, I am asking the meaning of the word, the concept Sanatana. Nobody is willing to come forward and say that. What we understand is Sanatana means Manu Dharma, dividing people into classes. We are opposed to that because it is not our practice. In Tamil Nadu, what Thiruvalur said 2000 years back is all men are born equal. Sanatana is against that principle. Otherwise, what is, I am a Hindu. Here all the people, there are Hindus here, Muslims here. I am not a Muslim, I am not a Christian. And further, I have the right to follow any religion. That is what Constitution says. Article 25 is in the fundamental rights where the government has no business to interfere. Fundamental right is people's right. This government is elected by the people. People are the masters of the government. They cannot interfere with the Article 25. They have no right. But what this government is doing is to interfere with Article 25. That is, they are doing their activities are unconstitutional, first thing. What we mean Sanatana is Manu Dharma, which we are opposed to. The Dravidian parties are opposed to because it is not a Dravidian culture at all. It is not the culture of the people south of Vindhyas. We are equals. All men are born equal. So the clash is that when you say that there is a class difference by birth, we oppose it. We want to throw it out. That is what Udhayanidhi said. And the government has no business to intervene. If Modi had advised his ministers to reply to this, let them quit the government, come out of their ministerial beds and then talk, because as a government they cannot interfere with the people's rights.
So, Chief Minister also said that the reason why the BJP is doing so is only to gain political mileage and also uses as a diversionary method because they are not able to talk about the promises that they made to the people. Is that the stance of the DMK or is that your counter to the BJP?
BJP's every activity only exposes their fear what will happen in the next election. What they did when there was a Bangalore meeting, there were 23 parties assembled, opposition parties assembled in Bangalore. What they did, they formed on the same day, they called 31 parties, I think, in Delhi and conducted a meeting. And in the 31 parties meet, I will tell you what are the parties you will laugh at. There was Parivendar, who is elected in a DMK symbol. There was G.K. Vasan, who has at least 2.5 crore voters following. We have another man, doctor from the south. He has a great following. So they have called 7 parties from the south which are single man parties, just to show that we have exceeded you in the numbers. Our alliance has more number of parties. That is first fear. Second fear, when we named our alliance as INDIA, not India, INDIA, what they did was, the president is writing a letter, President of Bharat, to the G20 countries. The G20 people are wondering whether there is a 21st party in our alliance. Because there was India, now there is a Bharat also. They are wondering. So they are afraid of the opposition. This third act of Sanatana which is the most reformist opposition. It is not with a basis. It shows the culture of the people. People should be, all men are should be treated equally. I cannot go and perform puja in any of the temples here. I am also a human being. When somebody, a Brahmin, wants, is hit and he wants his blood infusion, my blood is also going into his body. But I cannot enter the temple and perform pujas. This is what we are opposed to.
Sir, A. Raja yesterday at a meeting also, compared Sanatan Dharma to diseases like AIDS and leprosy. Does the DMK back him on the statements that he
These are all out of anger, you see. Sanatana is definitely a disease. It's a mindset.
So you used it as a metaphor?
Yes, it's used as a metaphor, that's all.
Right. So you fully back whatever A. Raja said yesterday?
No, that everybody has a way of telling. I am telling you, I am asking what is Sanatana, nobody is there to reply to me as what is
DMK
Sanatana.
believes that Sanatana Dharma means social discrimination, and that's why you
Let
continue
them say it is not. I will become the first supporter of Sanatana. Let them categorically say it is not. Not only that, we have brought in a legislation in the state that all people from all communities can perform pujas in any temple.
Correct.
Let the government of India, government of Bharat, if will bring a legislation to that effect, we will support Sanatana.